Just a minute. Sound like it. Should be cannot. Yes. What is the urgency? Rejected. Rejected already, isn't it? Have it on 31st. 31st. Yes. Can call the Jamadar, please. Please call the Jamadar. Just a minute. Pen. Pen. What is it? Item number. Any objection? We'll have a date then. Okay. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned. You are paying for the university. Appearing for the respondent university submits that he has some personal difficulties to conduct the case today and prays for adjournment for 2 weeks. Mr. G. N. Sahewala, the senior counsel, appearing for the petitioner, submits that since it's an old pending matter, an early date may be fixed. Considering the same, list on 8 September for hearing. So, okay, give a date. 15/9. Yes. Item 28. Why do you want it to? Affidavit. Petitioner. By. Okay. I think that affidavit is there on the record already. This transfer matter. It's already there in the record. Affidavit is available. I've seen it. Okay, have to then. You are for the which party? Okay. Yes. Next. Have you informed the other side? On the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner, 2 weeks' time is granted to file rejoinder affidavit. 8 and 9. List again after 2 weeks. Okay, list again. Give a date in September somewhere. Yeah. On 17/9. Yes. Yes. Who? Respondent. Who is that? Okay. Medical emergency. So what do you want? And who's for the petitioner? Have you informed? Whom have you informed? No, name is there in the cost list, we know, but who has informed him? Are you sure? Your good name? Ms. J. Sharma, Learned Counsel submits that she has been requested by Ms. S. Barua, Learned CGC, appearing for the Respondent Union of India, that on account of some medical emergency, the matter may be adjourned for 10 days. She submits that Mr. M.U. Mondal, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has already been informed by Ms. S. Barua. In view of above, matter stands adjourned to be listed again after 2 weeks. Yes, your good name? Mr. J. Mahanta, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that there has been subsequent developments in the matter, and therefore he prays that he may be allowed to file an additional affidavit to bring the same on record. What about the other side? Any objection? Since the present opposed to by the other side, prayers allowed. This is the matter. 610. Yes. $17. $17 is what the you're for appellant. Okay. You have no objection. When do you want it? A date? Okay. Mrs. S. Roy, Learned Counsel for the appellant, is said to be out of station, and therefore a prayer for adjournment has been made on her behalf. Learned Counsel, Mr. A. Bhattacharya, appearing for the respondent, claimant, has no objection to the prayer. In view of above, list the matter. In view of above, matter stands adjourned to be listed again on 10th of September. Why? On 8th September. Okay. At 2. He is there behind you. Okay. It's there. So let it come as per. Okay. Yes. What is the urgency? $20 or 28? 20. That was last week. Let it come on 31st, not tomorrow. 31st. 3-1. Why? You appear through VC. Any other date? 2nd September then. You join, you file a representation. This is how it works. So there's no hurry. He was disposed of. Welcome. See, it's not possible to have so many matters in 2 days. It's not possible. You either take it on 31st or you take 2nd, not before that. This court is also rising early today and tomorrow also. There are other things also, Mr. Counsel. That's why I'm giving that date. Yes. You'll give you a date then. Have it on second. Hmm. Okay, give a date. 9th September, take that. Check council. Yes. For? Oh, hearing. Which year? Hmm. The matter is of which year? 23. It can be listed on some day on the hearing day. Yes. What motion matter? Admission? No, we'll give a date. No, not on 31st. On 17th. What is the urgency? Maybe, but if you succeed in the matter, they'll be replaced. Okay. Hmm. Okay, for what? For motion, admission, hearing? Sorry? For admission. When was it last listed? 18/2. Okay, give a date. All right. Next. Huh? Okay, give a date. Yes. What do you want to withdraw? What is your good name? Ms. P. Kashyap, learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioners submits that the petitioners have got the relief and therefore they would like to withdraw the writ petition. So she submits that she is making the submission on instructions from the petitioners. Mr. Bisu Mushari, learned counsel, appearing for the BTC respondents, has no objection to the prayer. In view of above, writ petition stands dismissed as withdrawn. Oh, this is that matter. It has come so fast now. Defects. Okay. The annexures, I think. Yes, I've got it. But can't you have the complete thing? You come to page 73. You see you see both sides. On the left hand side, you see we have to somehow like think that it might be this or it might be that with that. No, the date of signature, time, and all that. See. Seven is July. What is the date? Where is the date? We are saying that after seeing it, Mr. Goswami. Now, how is it printed out from the computer? Screenshot. To the gadgets. So the complete thing is not shown on the screen. No, before that, Mr. Chamwa, since he has filed the affidavit, let him explain the affidavit. Then you reply. Main thing was we wanted to know on what basis you have taken this decision to ultimately change your mind to shift him from this place to other place. So you have filed the affidavit. What have you stated? Please come to page 55. 5. This is a part of the paragraph 25. Okay. See, I'm asking you, just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Page 55, from the 9th line, you have written something about the administrative requirement. Just read that. Just read that. The matter was again considered. No, what has happened now is that where is that decision to modify it? 71, annexure H, which is what you have annexed. Okay, you turn one page back, 72. as directed. Ah. No, I'm not on that. You see, what I'm on is that decision to recall the earlier order and transfer him like that. That decision part should it not be available in the file, whether it be e-file or physical file or whatever file? Hmm? What is that? No, what is it? You have filed affidavit. It's not in the affidavit. Why are you producing another copy? So, mm. You could have summed up this in one sentence instead of reading the entire thing. You could have said that representation is pending, let it be disposed of in terms of this order. That much. Why you have to read everything? Mr. Chamwang, why don't we direct them to consider your representation and take a decision on within a time frame till disposal, until this is disposed and communicated to you, no coercive steps. Hmm. That will also be looked into. I'll make a mention about that. Since you have not been allowed to join, the date was 12th August. You submitted your joining report on 12th August. Where did you join? You wanted to join Bokaghat. Okay. Yes. That also can be done. Golaghat. Mr. Chamwa, you are transferred to this place. What was that place? No, no, you are transferred to Boka Ghat. Transfer to Boka Ghat was pursuant to this representation submitted by you. No, just listen to me. This page 83. This is a representation. Annexure K. Your representation. This is submitted after the impugn transfer or before? Okay. So this representation will do. Why do you want to file a fresh one? You have given your all the problems here, school problem, health problem, everything is there. So no, we'll make an observation to that also. Okay. We'll dispose it off. So how long will you consider then dispose of the representation? 7 days. Okay, heard. Mr. A. Chamwa, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned state counsel appearing for the respondents. Having regard to the nature of grievance projected by the petitioner, the matter is taken up for disposal at this stage. Stop. The case of the petitioner is that he is working as senior assistant in the office of the Deputy District Commissioner, Golaghat, and by order dated 8/7/2026, he was transferred and posted to the office of the Co-District Commissioner, Bokaghat. It was provided in the transfer order that the transfer was made in the interest of public service and smooth functioning of office works, and the order will come into force with immediate effect. In terms of the transfer order, the petitioner proceeded and joined the office of the Co-District Commissioner, Bokaghat, on 9/7/2026 at 10 a.m. and submitted his joining report. However, to his surprise, his transfer order was modified and he was transferred and posted to the office of Circle Officer, Morongi Revenue Circle, by an order dated 9/7/2026. With immediate effect. According to the petitioner, the order was in partial modification of the earlier transfer order dated 8/7/2026 and was issued on 9/7/2026 at 6:22 p.m. by the Additional District Commissioner, Golaghat. Agreed with the same. He has approached this court through the instant writ petition. Next para, Mr. A. Chamwa, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that The petitioner has been frequently transferred from one place to another, and between 21/6/2017 till his transfer on 9/7/2026, the petitioner has been transferred for 9 times. In order to support his contention and submission, he has drawn the attention of this court to paragraph number 16 of the writ petition, wherein a chart has been prepared to indicate the manner in which he has been transferred. The learned counsel therefore submits that it is clearly discernible that the petitioner has been frequently transferred from time to time after being posted in a particular place for a short duration. The learned counsel further submits that apart from this, the petitioner has suffered an injury on his spine, and he has been advised by the doctor to take rest for 3 months and undergo treatment. Stop this apart. He is facing great inconvenience in his home front. And therefore, the frequent transfer given to the petitioner has caused him a lot of inconvenience. The petitioner was on leave for some time, and that when he tried to join the office in Gauhati on 12 August 2026, he was not allowed to join. The learned counsel therefore submits that the respondent authorities may be directed to reconsider his posting. Order dated 9/7/2026. In the light of the difficulties expressed by the petitioner and in view of the pending representation which was submitted by him on 13/7/2026. Okay, 14. Where's that page number? pending representation dated 13/7/2026, which was received by the office on 14/7/2026. Next para per contra, Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned State Counsel, submits that it is not a case of frequent transfer as projected by the petitioner. And in fact, the petitioner has been posted in Gauhati for about 9 years, since the year 2008 up to the year 2017. Stop thereafter, he was posted in the same place, in the same place for about 5 years, between 2019 and 2025. Stop, he submits that since the petitioner comes under the which circle? Under the revenue circle. No. Bokaghat and Golaghat, they are the same district. Since the petitioner has been appointed as such, he is transferable within the district and within the revenue circle, and therefore it is not a case of frequent transfer as projected by the petitioner. The learned State Counsel further submits that the impugned transfer order 9/7/2026 has only been issued in partial modification of the earlier office order. After the same was considered at the administrative level, in view of the prevailing administrative requirements and the requirement of manpower at the concerned offices. Stop. He, however, submits that in view of the pending representation, court may direct the consideration of the representation. Next para, in view of above, considering the submissions made by the level parties, instead of keeping the matter pending before this court, the writ petition is disposed of by directing the respondent authorities concerned, that is the respondent number, to District Commissioner Golaghat, bracket respondent number, respondent number 2, to consider and dispose of the representation of the petitioner dated 13/7/2026, received on 14/7/2026, within a period of 1 week, 7 days from today. By way of speaking order, while considering representation, the respondent number 2 shall also take into account the fact that this court on (10/8/2026) had observed that pending consideration of the writ petition, the respondent's authorities should not take any coercive steps against the petitioner, and also the fact that the petitioner had submitted and the fact that the petitioner, according to the petitioner, although he went to join the office at Bokaghat on 12th August 2026. He was not allowed to do so. Okay. They'll verify it. What is there to observe? Why don't you hear him also personally? You want to be heard? If you want to be heard, we'll include that. If not, it's okay. He'll take a decision. Not required, mister. I'll not record his submission also. Let them consider, let them apply their independent mind. Okay. The order to be passed by the respondent authority shall invariably communicate it to the petitioner. That will do. Okay, till such decision is taken by till such consideration and this is made by the respondent number 2 by passing as reason and speaking order, no coercive steps be taken against the petitioner. No, that's why they'll look into it. They'll look into it. I made that observation. Anyway, I'll see what can be done. I'll see what can be done. Let the order be typed. I'll see what can. I'll look into it. I'll consider that. And I'll consider that when the order is being typed out. Okay. Yes. 7 days. Within 7 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The certified copy of this order be furnished by the petitioner to the respondent number 2 within 3 days from today. So you got 10 days now. Yes. Okay. Parties are represented by the respective counsels. The matter pertains to dismissal from service, and therefore the learned counsels for the parties submit that it may not be conducive for the matter to be referred to for mediation. Accordingly, this is the matter for admission after 3 weeks. service disputes between respondents are all official respondents. Okay. The parties are represented by the respective councils and they submit that matter may not be sent for mediation since the matter relates to the service conditions of the petitioners, which may not be feasible for considering in a mediation. In view of above, list the matter for admission after 3 weeks. Okay, in the first week of October for admission hearing, yes. What? Unlawful? You have filed. Who's for the other side? Finance? Or what? Can it be referred for mediation? What is your name? Miss Aramburu? Are you there in this case? So, can it be referred for mediation? Your friend says that it may not be referred to. Some deduction from the pension. Why was it deducted? Where is the impugn order dated? 12 August. Why this penalty was imposed? Why this penalty was passed? What have you challenged? Correct. Why it was deducted? What have you done? Why did you deserve this reward of deduction? Irregularity. There's a chart here on the strength of photocopies provided by the DDO. But was there any misappropriation? Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that since the petitioner has challenged the order dated 12/8/2024, by which a penalty of deduction of 20% of pension has been imposed for a period of 1 year, the matter may not be sent for mediation. As it may not be possible to get the matter mediated. He also submits that he may be given 3 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit in opposition of respondent number 4. Prayers allowed. List again after 3 weeks in the admission column. Liberty, why? You want to withdraw because you've retired. When did you retire? Okay. What do you say? No, he wants to withdraw the writ petition. You have objection to that? Then? Mr. P.K. Deka, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that since the petitioner has retired from service in the month of May 2026, he has instructions to withdraw the writ petition. Stop. He, however, submits that if any cause of action survives, petitioner may be given liberty to approach this court again. Stop. Mr. S. Sharma, learned counsel, appears for the Forest Department, and Mr. D. Bora, learned counsel, appears for respondent number 3, bracket Personal Department, and Mr. A. Barua, learned counsel, appears for the APSC, and they have no objection to the prayer in view of above. The petition stands disposed of, it is withdrawn with liberty to file afresh. You so advised. The stay order passed earlier shall stand abrogated. This is dated 19/8/26. So we close the matter. Heard Ms. S.B. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the order of this court dated 25/2026 passing WPC number 2620/2026 has not been complied with, and therefore this contempt petition is filed. Mr. Adhar, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 2. Respondent number 1 submits that the order of this court has been 1 and 2. Submits that order of this court has been complied with by passing of the order dated 19/2/2026 by the Additional Chief Secretary to the Government of Assam, Transformation and Development Department. To support his submission, he has produced a copy of the said order for perusal of this court. On perusal of the same, it is seen that the presentation of the petition has been considered and disposed of. Accordingly, the contempt petition stands closed. Copy of the order dated 19/8/2026 is being retained in the record and marked as X for identification. You file a writ petition. In this contempt, we cannot go that to the extent also. Yes. Yes. Instruction as per the order dated 17/7. Okay, just a minute. What is the grievance of the petitioner? You praying for regularization. Petitioner wants regularization. Which post? What post? Sweeper. Agent Betty. Under respondent number 3. Respondent number 3. What is your instruction was? Your instruction? Since when is she not working? So you accept the fact that you're not working anymore. If you are working, then you have to show, you bring on record. Ms. K. M. Kataki, Learned Standing Counsel, H. and Betty submits that as per the instructions received by her, the petitioner did not participate in the selection process for appointment to the post of sweeper under the respondent number 3, is it? And that she's no longer working since the year 2020. Stop par contra, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she has no instructions with whether the petitioner is still serving, working as on date or not, and therefore prays for some time. Considering the submissions made, matter stands adjourned to be listed again after 3 weeks. The learned standing counsel H. and Betty shall bring on record the instructions she has received. The petitioner also is permitted to file a rejoinder affidavit or additional rejoinder affidavit indicating the status of the work of the petitioner, if advised. Okay. 3 weeks. You want a date? Give a date. 29 September. List again. Why? Okay, 30 September. This is item number. It should have been listed in the hearing column because rule has been issued on 16/3/2026. It should not be listed in the admission column. It should be in the hearing column after rule is issued. Otherwise, what is the point? And maybe, but what is the point of issuing rule then if it remains in the admission column? We list it for hearing when? Any urgency? See the date, 3rd September. Mr. S. Sharma, Learned Counsel, appearing for the Forest Department, prays for another 1 week time to produce the records as directed by this court. Mr. It is seen that on 16/3/2026, rule was issued and the matter was to be listed for hearing in the Part 2 hearing list on 5/5/2026. However, the matter has been listed again in the admission column today. As agreed to by the parties, list the matter for hearing on 3rd September 2026. Standing Counsel Forest Department shall invariably produce the records on that day. Yes. He's not well. What happened to him? Okay. When can he go? When can he go? To whom shall he approach? Who? Huh? To the director. No, I'm asking you because we can record that also. Director of Handloom. When can you go? Mr. Ardhar, learned counsel, appearing for the Handloom and Textiles Department, submits that the provisional pension of the petitioner can only be processed if the petitioner comes in person to do the needful stuff. He also submits that the additional affidavit is under preparation and he may be granted a week's time. Next para, Mr. A.D. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has not been keeping well, and it is for that reason he could not go to the office of the Director of Handloom and Textiles Department. He, however, submits that as per the instructions received by him, the petitioner will be able to go to the office of the Director, Handloom and Textiles Department, in the first week of September 2026. Next para, considering the above submission, as and when the petitioner appears before the Director of Handloom and Textiles Department, the respondent authorities shall do all the needful to process the matter so that the petitioner can get the provisional pension pending finalization of the pension. Mr. Ardhar is also granted a week's time to file the additional affidavit. List the matter on 29th September. Ms. Tinlu, learned counsel, appears for respondent number 6. Main department is the irrigation, is respondent number. Last time DS Niyog appeared, Niyogi. Name is shown in the cost list. This is item number 10, 11. SC irrigation is there. So are you going to file affidavit or not? Next week, even if it's listed, will they file? I don't think so. You are there for irrigation. You are Nyogi. Nyogi. Nyog. But somebody has put I here also. Nyog. So when are you filing your affidavit? You are the main respondent, it seems. 2 weeks time. Have you received the instructions? Please write Miss M. Def, Learned Counsel appears for the petitioner. Stop. Miss D.S. Nyog, Learned Counsel appears for the irrigation department, while B. Bora. What is that? State. D. Bora appears for respondent numbers 1 and 2. Then Miss R. M. Borwa, Learned Counsel, appears on behalf of for respondent number 4 on the prayer made by the learned counsels for the parties. Further 2 weeks time is granted to file affidavit in opposition. List again also. When? September. This month, next month. September. Time being. Why is it listed today? For hearing. Okay. Okay. I see. Should we issue rule or will remain in the admission? Okay. Parties are represented by the respective counsels and they submit that the pleadings are complete. Issue rule returnable by 3 weeks. Since respondents are represented, no further notice would be required. Release the matter for hearing in the month of October 2026. October means what? 2 weeks. 2 weeks only in October. Okay, in the month of list for hearing in the first week of November 2026. Interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing. So they have not filed affidavit. When will you file affidavit? How much time do you require? Mr. N.H. Laskar, Learned Counsel, appears for the petitioner, while Miss S. Barwa, Learned Counsel, appears for the APDCL. 1 and 2. Who's that 1 and 2? Government. Recruitment Commission. APTCL as said, na? Within bracket respondent number 3. And Mr. P. Saikya, Learned Senior Government Advocate. Sorry. State Government Council appears for respondent numbers 1 and 2. You'll file affidavit also? Okay. That's paid for. Further 3 weeks time is granted to file affidavit in opposition. List on post of It's okay, I've read it. Mr. Saikya, anything? So, okay, so when did you write to the Social Justice Empowerment Company? When was it communicated? (10/6). What was forwarded on 10/6? State level? Caste. State level caste scrutiny committee. On 10/6 you have submitted to the state level. Then state level in turn will give it to, they have to reply. State level comes under the social justice. So get the updates by the next day. How much time should you get? Because the constables, I think they must be undergoing a training now. No, Okay, but then why did you send to the caste community if you are very sure that he is not entitled to it? You have sent it for verification. Hmm. Oh. Who has objected to it? If they are not entitled to that, why did you select them then? Oh. They have a certificate, and rejection came at what stage? They have not been rejected. Hmm. 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 So you have submitted on 10/6. Now we are on in August. How much longer? Hmm? 4 weeks. No, you take time, but not reasonably. How do you say 4 weeks would suffice you? Correct. So this was not sent. No, it is not that correct. So the committee is not a party here. Hmm. Hmm. You could make them a party also. Hmm. No, to speed up the matter, you see, they have sent the letter, but it is not within their power to tell them that you send us the report tomorrow or day after, like that. So it is the committee who will have to be directed. That is why. This is for your own benefit. You consider that, Mr. Uh, S. Gautam appears for the petitioner, while Mr. P. Soikia, Learned State Counsel, appears for the respondents, and he submits that the instructions are still awaited. And he prays for 4 weeks' time to receive the instructions. Stop. Be it stated herein that the case of the petitioner has been sent to the state level caste scrutiny committee, which is under the Social Justice and Empowerment Department, on 10/6/2026 for verification of the caste of the petitioner. And therefore the verification report is being awaited. Stop. The committee concerned, as well as the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, are not a party in instant proceedings. Petitioner may consider including them as a party respondent if so advised. List the matter again. What is the interim order? Huh? Interim order for Australia shall continue till the next date of listing. Respondent. Other day. Who is the counsel? Not present. M.U. Mondal. D. Mondal. This is an insurance appeal. On what basis are you filing appeal? On the quantum? So you're challenging your liability, not just the quantum, liability itself. Okay. Now any other parties apart from the claimant? Owner is there? You are the owner. I see. Who? Owner did not file. Okay. Sorry? I see. Why did you not file the WS? Because according to you, vehicle is insured, so it is between the insurance and the claimant. This is what you thought. Okay, now who's for the Mr. Mondal? You said. Yes. You are Mr. Mondal. Okay. What happened? You're not ready. You have not seen the cost list. Oh, you'll you'll prepare only one case at a day. For one day, only one case. Huh? What will happen to us? You will prepare only one case for one day. Okay. This is an old matter, 2017. So normally it's handled by a particular bench, MAC appeals and all that, isn't it? But of late there's a notification which says that all these old pending matters are distributed among the courts. So that's why. That the main reason is that since there was long pending matters, that's why. So again, if we all seek adjournment, then the purpose is defeated. Next week, is it possible? What is the 3rd September? Mr. D. Mondal. Parties are represented by the respective counsels. Mr. D. Mondal, learned counsel, appearing for the respondent claimant, submits that he needs some time to prepare the matter. So since the matter is of the year 2017, as agreed to by the parties, list the matter for hearing on 3rd September. Who? Poor. All matter next week. Then next week what will happen? Delhi is very hot. You enjoy Gauhati for some time. You stay here. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. This is a service matter, correct? What termination? What are you? Police? Constable? This is the problem, you see. Had you been a civilian, then some liberal view can be taken, but if you are a uniformed service, then Supreme Court says that things are very strict. Anyway, arguing counsel is not there. What to do? When is he coming, Mr. Kuwar? Next week. But not possible this week. A lot of case already like in position. You come again? When can you come again? We'll fix a date. December. Okay, you just where on 1st December, Tuesday. 5th is Saturday. You can have it on 3rd, Thursday. Thursday. Sorry? You are there in those cases. I see. Then you can spill over to the next week on Tuesday 8th. 5th is Saturday. 6th is Sunday. Sunday we want to rest. 8th. 8th. Okay. Although Mr. S. Dhar, you are N. Dhar. N. Dhar Learned Counsel for the petition is present. The arguing counsel for the state, Mr. K. Kaur, on account of certain personal difficulties, is said to be unavailable today. In view of above, list the matter on 8 December 2026. 8 December 2026 for hearing. Okay, on that day you produce similar case, whatever. Yeah. Okay, we'll consider the aspect as that when that things, Mr. Dhar, sorry, Mr. Goswami, when can you produce the thing? 2 weeks time. Not required, not required. You can argue that when the thing is there. There is no problem. Mr. J.K. Goswami, Lyon State Council, placed for further 2 weeks time to produce the relevant reports. In terms of the court's order dated 11/8/2026. In praise aloud. List the matter again. Okay. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. For ends of justice, this is the matter of 3 weeks. Yes. This is our case. She appears in this. Records also was called last time. Okay. What is this? Dismissal from service. Petitioner was working as what? Assistant Sub Inspector. And on what ground you have been dismissed? Charge. What is the charge? So what is wrong with the inquiry report? What officer? Trap laying officer. Lucky Narayan, in the absence of the petitioner. Why? He met with an accident. Petitioner. The petitioner. So he could not appear. Despite that, record was recorded. Okay, anyway, so basically I think from what you have said, it is you are not given adequate opportunity to defend yourself. That is the ground for your challenge. Then what about the appeal? Have you filed appeal? Page? So why was the records called? Who? Okay. You're in the rank of ASI. Oh. So is there any bar? You're ASI. How many years of service you have rendered? So you have enough experience to know what is what. So let Ms. Bhattacharjee come, then we'll see. Okay. This is item 24, is it? Yes. 22. It's together with 21. Huh? You are there in 21 also. Why is it clubbed together? You, 22, please write. Later on, Ms. G. Bora, Learned Counsel appears for the petitioner in WPC number 2302 of 2024 and submits that she was on legs in a different court. She also submits that a date may be given. A date may be fixed for hearing. Give a date, anything. List the matter on 6th October for hearing. So, you all are ready for hearing? Almost ready means? There are only 3 matters left. One is at 2, the other there are two matters remaining. No, please come again. You were saying that the case of the petition is that physiotherapy. Then on that, then Okay, what is the two tests required? Okay. Hmm. Trade. Hmm. So, in order to be eligible for the trade proficiency test, you have to pass the written examination. And what is the criteria for that written examination? How much marks you have to get? Let us see the advertisement, okay? Page. (42). No, where are you reading from? This is part of Annexure A. Written test. Hmm. 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 42. One post. Where is that? Oh, one post of unreserved category. Male candidate. Physiotherapist. So total is 5. Hmm. Hmm. 36. 36. Petitioner got 32. 32. Hmm. 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 The selected candidate got 42 marks in the written exam. Hmm. So petitioner did not participate in the TPT because she did not qualify for the in the written examination. So what is this? The record. 1, 2, 3. What is 1? One is TPT. Hmm. What is the name of the petitioner? Nanul Haq. Oh no, this is TPT. One is TPT. He is not participated. Correct. That's what. So, what is the point of showing me? He did not qualify. So, then what about the marks in the written test? One is TPT. I'm telling you, your flag number 1 is TPT. This is how you flagged it. Then 2, what is 2? 2 is a letter. I'm trying to follow. Board of Secondary Education. Yes, what is this? Total marks scored by the candidate. Immanuel Haq. Immanuel Haq is the petitioner, correct? They say that he has scored 32. Then 36. Trade proficiency test. Then what about the written examination? The records of written examination. Okay, the records reveal that the last candidate called for that TPT scored 36, and the next letter says that the marks scored by the petitioner in the written test is 32. Then marks scored by the TPT so ultimately who was selected? Giyash Pegu. No, in this record which you have produced. Where? See, amongst the TPT, where is the name of that person? Oh, this is dresser. Why the dresser? You have marked this. Flag 1 is regarding dresser. We are not concerned with dresser. You applied for both the post, but this writ petition is pertaining to both the post or only. So let us confine only to that physiotherapist. What is there to produce now? You have not scored the minimum marks required. Page 50. Hmm. This Apurva Chanda's thing is available here. Ah. Yeah. You are for the 1, 2, 3, 4. Except 6, I think. He has not come. 6. Postal tracking has shown that item is delivered. This one, number 6. Maybe, but that might not be appropriate the way you have done it. What is the ground you have taken otherwise, Mr. Martin? What is this notice about? Yes, I'm in page 29 only. I'm trying to understand what is written here. Information for all candidates who have appeared in written examination held on so and so in connection with so and so, that TPT of the qualified candidates will be held. TPT of the qualified candidates will be held. So where is the notice regarding the qualified candidates? Who are the qualified candidates? How will they know? No, before you all start arguing like that, just answer my query, that's all. This notice is just saying that those who are not qualified, this is the notices for what? For conducting TPT, correct? And TPT will be conducted for qualified candidates. Now supposing Mr. A participates, how will he know that he is qualified or not? He'll download the yes. Hmm. Then no, just a minute. See, both one can apply for the post of physiotherapy therapist as well as the dresser, correct? Now, separate test is conducted for physiotherapist. So if it's one common test, how do you say that he is qualified for this, not for that or that? What is the criteria? Sorry? Correct. Written examination. There's only one examination for both the post. All the post. Okay. So how do you choose the candidate that he is not qualified for this particular post? For this post is qualified. For this post is not qualified. No, then how come he qualified for dresser then? Cutoff is lesser. Cutoff is different. Say that. See, in so far as the post of physiotherapist is concerned, cutoff is 36. He got 32. But getting 32, he could make it for the dresser because the cutoff was lesser. That is why. Okay. Now, when this notice is issued, then you get this page 30. If you download admit card, when TPT admit card is downloaded, it is shown that the preference 1. Now supposing he qualified for physiotherapist, then what will be the, I see, that will be included. Then what happened to the dresser post also? Ah. Where is that? Where is that? Next page means flag 4 is also, next page of flag 4 is also another communication. Landscape mode is flag 1. After flag 4 there is no mark sheet but a letter, then followed by another letter, then the attendance sheet, then the mark sheet. This mark was already flagged as 1, flag 1. Attendance sheet, correct, serial number 15 is there. Where is his name? Hmm, 15. What is this certificate regarding MSSJ drugs and surgical? Dresser. Dresser means what? What do they do, dresser? What is the nature of duty, dresser? I see. So, okay, like a compounder or something like that. Health worker or compounder like that. Now, what is the experience required for that? No, I understand. But you are referring to some SJ drugs and surgical and all that. Okay. That was not accepted. That is why. On what basis you have written here? Petitioner secured first position in the written test and he did very well in the TPT. So we'll come back at 2. We'll take a call. Hmm? Hmm. 26. Who's for the other side? I don't know. Mr. T.C. Sutia Lanet, Senior Counsel and Senior Government Advocate, assisted by Mr. P. B. Bikoya, Learned Counsel, submits that appearing for the state respondent submits that he has received the records and needs some time to go through the same. Mr. S.P. Das, Learned Counsel, appears for the petitioner. In view of above, list the matter for hearing on 8th September. Oh. G. Assam is there. Hmm? Okay, name of Mr. T.C. Sutil and its senior government may be reflected in the persons hereafter. So we'll close the matter. We'll close the matter. Heard, Mr. Maybe. I'm dismissing the writ petition. Heard, Mr. S. Martin, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. G. Bora, Learned Counsel for the respondent, numbers 1 to 5. None appears for the respondent, number 6. Stop. Office note dated 5/5/2025 indicates that although AD card or unserved notice has not returned back from respondent number 6, but on tracking the postal consignment, it is found that the item bracket postal consignment close bracket has been delivered to the addressee. Stop. It therefore can be presumed that notice is delivered to respondent number 6. Stop. Accordingly, the matter is proceeded ex parte. Stop. Having regard to the nature of grievance projected by the petitioner and in view of the records produced by Mr. Bora, the writ petition is taken up for disposal. Next para. The case of the petitioner in brief is that the respondent number 3 had floated an advertisement on 16/2/2023 for one post of physiotherapist in the Central Police Hospital, PTC, Gauhati, Assam. Top. The petitioner, being interested for the said post, applied for the same on 28/2/2023. Stop. The scheme of the test was that the candidate would be required to sit for a common written test and the total marks would be 50. Stop. There would be no negative marking. Stop. Thereafter. No, thereafter. Stop. Those who have found successful in the written test would be called for trade proficiency test bracket TPT in order of merit at the rate of 5 times the number of posts as per vacancy. Stop. Next para. In terms of the above scheme, a common written test was held on 9/4/2023 and the petitioner participated for the test. Stop. According to the petitioner, he performed very well and in fact he got the first position. And was called for the TPT. Stop. However, when he appeared for the TPT, he was not allowed to give the preference against the post which he applied for, that is the post of physiotherapist. Stop. The petitioner had also applied for the post of dresser and he was allowed to participate for the post of dresser only in the TPT. Stop. Despite having performed well, but having been denied to give his preference for the post of physiotherapist, the petitioner has filed the instant writ petition. The respondent numbers 4 and 5 have filed their counter affidavit, wherein it is contended that the petitioner in the written examination had secured 32 marks, while the marks of the last candidate called for the TPT for the post of physiotherapist had not secured, was 36 marks. Stop. Since the advertisement provided that candidates at the rate of 5 times the number of posts as per vacancy are to be called for the TPT. Comma, the petitioner could not make it to the 5 candidates being called for the TPT on account of his marks. Stop. Further, it is stated that respondent number 6 secured 41 marks in the written examination and 33 marks in the TPT, and therefore, having scored the highest in the TPT, he was selected for the post of physiotherapist. So when the matter, next para, when the matter was listed on (17/6/2026), court had called for the records of the selection. Stop. Today, Mr. Bora had produced the relevant records, which goes to show that the marks obtained by the last candidate called for the TPT is 36 marks. While the petitioner managed to secure only 32 marks. Stop. Going by the advertisement, more particularly clause Roman 7, since there was only one post of physiotherapist, 5 candidates can be called for the interview, can be called for the TPT. The last candidate called for the TPT, having secured 36 marks, there was no scope for the petitioner to be called for the TPT. Stop. The claim of the petitioner to have scored the highest marks in the written examination is also not supported by any materials, but on the contrary, he is not the highest scorer. As revealed by the records. Stop. Under the circumstance, on due consideration of the materials on record, including the records produced by the London State Council, petitioner cannot be said to have legitimate grievance. Accordingly, the petition is found to be without merit and is dismissed, leaving the parties to bear their own cost. Can I help it, Mr. Martin? Yes. Yes. Yes, please give back. That was item 25. 25. Yes. Ms. Bhattacharjee, you are here in this matter. No problem. You are on legs. So everyone is busy. So matter is ready for hearing. Only problem is that we have about 45 minutes. I have to rise at 3:50. What do you say? You have it sometime next week or week after? 10th. 10th is what? September 10th. Oh, you can have on 10th. Okay, due to paucity of time, matter could not be taken up today. List the matter on 10th of September 2026 for hearing. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate, shall produce the relevant records on that day.